Hey, Adam.
Yum.
Welcome back to Monday Night Chaos League, everybody. I'm very tired. So, I'm hoping for a bloody game to get my energy pumping again.
I forget.
And I rely on you guys for a bloody game between filthy Grom haters and Salamanders. I don't know. Given the 5 agility, or the 4 different 5 agility high elves, it's going to be kind of difficult for Adam to pin you down.
Yeah, this is not going to be very fun to, like, actually watch, I think. So,
You
commentary
really know how to
needs be
sell my
A+.
videos.
Yes, I do. I have so much
I
past
forgot that
insurance.
one of my I forgot that one of my sources had dump off. That's lovely.
I forgot you
And
rolled
strip ball.
I forgot you rolled 2 stat ups on your croc cigar.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Just you rolled like the 2 most unnecessary stat ups for him too. I honestly
I don't know, I think plus AG is probably more unnecessary than plus strength.
not if he gets plus AG twice. Then he's got a croc cigar with the same agility as his skinks.
That's
I mean, okay,
terrifying.
sure.
I want it.
I can't wait to watch Adam waste a bunch of TV, just an ungodly amount of TV the next time he gets a chance to do that.
I don't know where to put any of my players.
Do you ever?
Usually, yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. If you have confidence, whatever. I got a bye week this week, so I don't even get to play Chaos League right now. I have to wait on you guys. Adam, I swear you're the only person I know who can use up all of the time required to
I
set up your
forgot what
team.
everybody on my team had.
Hit control
I think
like
it's a little bit
3
different.
times.
Press control 3 times, and then you'll see it all.
Okay, I
still think
still
it's
insurance player.
Even if I
Okay,
had it all up,
I've
I
got
still would have had time to read it.
I'm sure you could read it. Also, do you? Oh, I kind of forget that like Eiley and I are the ones who play the game usually, so
Yeah.
not everybody has all of the symbols memorized.
Right. Especially not in Chaos League, where we rolled some of these that I've never seen on any of my players before.
I suppose that's true.
Some of these I only see at level up time and promptly ignore.
Well, don't forget you have a kick player.
Yeah, I caught that. I think I have 2 actually. I have a Saurus with kick.
Yeah, but he's on the line, so he can't use it.
Yeah, but I put Armadillo back to make sure that I'd be able to.
That is good.
Do I want a 1-die on a Saurus? This seems like a lot of work.
I just love that I have a skink that has sneaky get and dirty player. Sneaky get and dump off. That makes me so happy.
I was about to say, Sneaky Get and Dirty Player doesn't actually do anything together. They're kind of an anti-synergy.
Right, I meant to say sneaky get
Yeah.
and dump off. That's just funny to me.
Wait. No, hang on, I got it.
You have sneaky get and dump off on one, and then you have a Saurus with sneaky get and diving catch. Goanna.
Yeah.
A diving catch Saurus.
I'm probably also going to use up all my time here. Because I was doing math with guard.
Imagine doing guard math. What is up with you guys today?
I decided that I wanted a 2-die block on a Saurus.
No, I mean both of you just taking all the time in the world to get your stuff set up.
Well,
And
this is what I call bullshit.
oh, I forgot to give you guys only 2 minutes for this league instead of 3 like the main leagues.
Yeah, that's why, Ben. That's
Well,
why.
the main leagues are going down to 2 minutes next season, so you know.
Why would you do that?
There's a pause button, and you guys know what you're doing. And I don't want the casts to last 2 hours like they did in Season 1.
Well, that was at 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You've effectively cut out 32 minutes from the... Yeah, you see, like, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out the other 30. We're gonna make nice 1-hour videos. I feel like that's probably about as much of a video as most people have the time for.
That was disappointingly not murder.
I agree. I am also disappointed. Also, if Lemisukas had been switched with him instead of placed in the middle, you wouldn't have been able to punch anything.
Correct.
And that would have been also funny.
Disagree with that part.
I think it would have been hilarious.
How?
Prehensile tail.
I have 5 AG with prehensile tail. It's still a 2-up.
Yeah, it is still a 2-up.
Prehensile tail doesn't do anything.
To most of the players on this team, it does, but not to 4 of them. Because Eiley is playing High Elves and rolled AG up 4 times on random rolls.
I'll take it as a win. I burned a reroll from you at the start of the fucking turn.
This is true.
That is good.
That is a win.
Kill him.
Hello.
That's disappointing.
I wish you had jump up.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Oh, you're AG3. I
What
hope
do
you're in...
I... Put other more annoying players in front of them.
Ah, that's your play.
High elf cage, high elf cage. You suck.
Fuck!
So, I guess I have David luck when it comes to sure hands.
I guess you're about to get punched in the teeth.
A little bit. An 8-3. Oh my god.
I think he wants the ball.
He won't get it.
You say that. But he can get there. Just pass him over to the other Saurus. Okay. So much fend.
Yes.
Which is giving me ample opportunity to realize...
Get fucked, Dauntless.
He doesn't need
still go
Dauntless.
up.
A grab... I forgot that it had grab, too. Oh, and there's also just a straight-up 3-strength skink. Who now has... maybe has the ball? Who now has dropped the ball.
We in the industry call that getting fucked.
I'm pretty happy with that turn.
Well, I mean, you almost shut off any clean way of getting to the ball, so...
Yep.
You almost made yourself take dodge checks because you weren't attention.
I was paying attention.
Well, pay attention better.
I knew I had a clear line because I pushed the one dude out of the way.
I don't buy this from Adam.
I just had to keep watch of 4 players. I can manage 4 players. Everybody else was irrelevant to that.
Nah.
You are all irrelevant. You are all irrelevant to my plan. Just Adam's shouting on the sideline, don't worry, you're irrelevant. It doesn't matter that you failed, you're irrelevant.
I mean, to be fair, that's whenever somebody gets a badly hurt, I shout, "Who gives a shit?"
Coach, that's not really making me feel any better.
You're bruised. You'll live. You still get paid.
I am here to
Does
be
he, though?
annoying.
That's the thing. There's no spiraling expenses until the end of the year, which means like what we paid our players at the very start of them getting hired is all the money that they make for their entire Blood Bowl career. Like they don't earn any other money.
A 3-up and a 2-up, yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah, why not?
Who
Who the fuck has pass block? Oh, Skink, way in the back.
Skink,
He has
the
pass
safety.
block. That's hilarious.
Now it's a 3-up into a 3-up. Oh, okay. I thought that would change it. I thought that would change it from a 2-up to a 3-up, but it did not.
No, because he's AG5, so it doesn't change anything. It just bases him.
Wait,
Which isn't bad for me.
You-
That makes a difference.
Eiley, you rolled a 2 on the catch, which means that if you didn't roll that AG up, then you would have dropped the ball. So the fact that you randomly rolled AG is the only reason you beat Adam's randomly rolled pass block.
Welcome to chaos.
Random is random is random.
folks.
Random is random is random.
You can run.
A
You can
random
also
part of
run.
a random part of a random part of a random part is a very random part.
Yes.
Alright.
This is ridiculously silly.
Good, it's supposed to
No!
be. Will you please die for the camera?
Nah.
Your corpse would get better airtime than your face ever would.
Rude.
Is it wrong?
Probably.
Well, no, not really.
Because presumably you couldn't show my corpse because how pulverized it's about to get.
Look,
It depends
just-
on how long I take to die.
Look, just because it's not recognizable doesn't mean, or just because it's not identifiable doesn't mean we can't doesn't mean we can't recognize that it used to be an elf.
Yes!
And on
Death!
and at bottom of turn 2 we get the first. Is it the first armor break? I don't think we've seen any stuns yet.
No, we
Yeah, that was
haven't. We
my
haven't had a
heartbreak.
single stun
That was
this
the
entire game.
first armor break. It's only been 2 turns, but it feels like it's been so long because nothing's died.
Barely anything's gone down. But barely anything's hit the turf. Like,
That's what happens when you have high elves and skinks. Not enough Saurus killing. Never mind, we're gonna see a little Saurus killing, maybe. Nah.
You keep getting your hopes up.
Not the kind of Saurus killing that the Lizardman coach actually wants, but still Saurus killing, possibly.
La 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 la.
Ho, 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 ho.
fuck. The one block player in the entire goddamn game.
One of the
Oh wait, 3 die on a skink? Let's go! Oh, fuck you.
yeah, it's a 3 die, but it's still a skink.
Of skinks. Death!
Death.
Mighty blow on Stungy! Oh, come on!
Are you gonna score a turn 3?
No, because I'll take a reroll. So instead I'm just gonna keep running.
Fair enough.
I will, however, spend a reroll to base the skink.
Yeah, you'll spend the reroll. How fortunate that that passed.
The only other. How many blocks did you roll?
1.
The other players are blitzers.
No, he's got. Oh, okay.
Yep, Blitz.
Yeah,
Blitzers.
she's got, what, 2 blitzers? Or 1 blitzer?
Yeah, 2 blitzers. Yeah, you only get 2 on high elves.
Yeah, and I knew you could only get 2. I was trying to figure out where the other one was.
They have the weird, like, batwing helmets.
Thrower, blitzer. There's the other blitzer on the other end of the pitch.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, he's fine.
Just a Rishian McGobbo hater.
Yeah, Grom. Yeah, they're filthy Grom haters. They hate orcs and goblins.
Green Stuffer, Orc Paster, Snotling Smasher.
Mushroom Despiser. We
Spider
have
Squisher.
Scar Sucks instead of Scarsneck.
Goblin Punter.
Squig Muncher. Goblin Punter.
And Wog Killer. I think Goblin Punter might be my favorite one. Oh, here's the red die block. I almost wonder if it would have been a better idea to just force Hylie into the end zone. Give yourself a better chance of scoring.
Seem to be in a bit of a pickle.
I just realized I still had a stream going to the Discord call from before the game started when I was streaming, when I was showing you John, I require lasagna.
No. Wow.
Be prepared for Garfield to not look quite right if you Google that.
It's safe to Google.
It is
It's not gonna
safe
look quite right.
It,
I choose death.
Nice. I think it is safe for work, but it is also
Not safe for life.
no, I don't know.
That's a lie.
No, that's a lie. It's like creepy deviant art stuff. It's like, think of something creepy that somebody would draw on DeviantArt, but it's Garfield. So depending on your
just really fucks me up.
depending on your perception, it's either going to be really disturbing because it's Garfield, or it's going to be absolutely hilarious because it's Garfield. Wait, are you going to step on a nose?
I am totally gonna. Oh fuck me! I am totally gonna step on that skink.
Ah, damn it!
Gonna squish him?
I am going to squish him.
Squish.
Get out of here. Yes!
Oh my god. The one die comes off.
Squish.
Yeah, Goblin Punter.
Yay!
So give me a flag.
It's
No,
not a flag.
I did not roll doubles, so there is no flag.
You also rolled the minimum amount on the injury to KO a stunty player.
Wow, he sucks at. He really is not good at punting goblins.
Yeah.
Or he has a very specialized set of skills that mean that he can only punt goblins and never skinks. Get out of here.
Well, that also would have KO'd a goblin, so.
Hi.
Basilisk is gonna get surfed out of his own end zone.
Yes, he is. Yay!
Also, why did you spend your blitz on that?
Because I was hoping to knock him out and then score, but
Hey, you still could have scored. Just don't follow.
yeah, but that's less entertaining than surfing him out his own end zone and then scoring. Like, come on, man. Also, the 2-strength leader guard player, yeah, that was an
That was
excellent investment.
Yeah. I forgot he had a strength down and an agility down.
Yes.
Oh, fuckface.
I'm fine. I think he's brooding. No!
I was trying to figure out why Adam's Sauruses aren't killing as many things as they do in the regular league, and then I remembered that Adam has Mighty Blow on every single Saurus in the league.
No, I have guard and block on every single source in the league. Mighty Blue's on like 2 players.
Just get Mighty
Yeah,
Blow.
you went for the immediate payoff your players thing, which frankly is probably fine. Hey!
I am
Get on your
partially-
ass, let me Sukas.
I am partially tempted to take your idea of making a Chaos Kill team for Series 2, but I also know that if I were to do to make a Chaos team and go for full Claw Palm and make a murder team, everyone would hate me.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Well, that's why I'm doing it, because everybody already hates me.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
but
looking
everyone
forward to
already
go-
hates playing against me already, because I'm already the guy who kills people.
I'm looking forward to playing Chorfs as mean as I can.
Like, people don't like playing against your team, Eiley, because they are impossible to hit. People don't like playing against my team because I have killed at least 6
Sneaky
different
good!
players with my team.
God damn it!
One off. If you'd only brought one other player over.
Well, that's funny. This is hysterical,
Oh, wow.
though.
Aw.
So close. It was so close. If she hadn't had the fucking reroll.
Got him.
If Eiley didn't have the reroll, that'd be hilarious. Just
Probably
If she
really
didn't
funny.
have the reroll, the skink picks it up the literal next turn and runs it halfway down the fucking field.
And then you fail the pickup.
oh no, in my head the way it goes is the ball gets fumbled, the player gets knocked down, the ball gets thrown into the skink's hand, he fumbles it, it goes out of bounds, it launches out of bounds on the side of the pitch, and then launches all the way back over to the high elf side of the pitch, where Adam has forgotten to move his skink for the past 2 turns, who is waiting there to cherry pick the ball and run it in.
Try this again.
You may try.
Well,
It will
you'll be
fail.
receiving, so you will have a chance.
Everybody's back everybody's back up and standing, so that's a good start. I love this league. This is honestly my favorite thing that we do with Blood Bowl.
I'm hoping
This
that
is-
once we get back to once we get into Series 2. Actually, I think the thing I'm most excited about is the All-Star League.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
Make my play rage quit and get mad at me.
what? You cut out a lot.
I said I'm excited to make sure that my opponents aren't raging against me anymore
What, by not playing Amazons?
by not playing Amazons.
Just ladder with
scamming them.
Amazons.
What?
Just ladder with Amazons, like seriously.
Yeah, I will. I'm playing Windy City with Skaven right now, though.
How's that going for you?
I drew my first game because my opponent did not see the 5-up dodge on his Surf Blitz. So,
That is amazing.
that happened. And then I made him roll as many dice as I possibly could for him to stop scoring. I made like 5 or 6 2-die blitzes against a skink ball carrier, and every single one of them was push stumble after rerolls.
Now you know how it feels.
Yes, it was. He played it very well though. So it was like, well, you know what? I made you roll like 30 some dice on the last 2 or 3 turns to actually have a shot at scoring. So you know what? We take those.
Yeah. I think the draw that I am most proud of getting was my Halflings versus Khemri game that I had.
Okay, time to punch things.
Very inefficient multiple block positioning here.
Instantly judging people.
Yes.
Instant judgment.
I should have. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, you probably should have pulled me into the team.
Yeah.
It's fine. It happens.
Pull him into
Let's
the
be
other
honest, I
dude
was
that
dodging
can hit
out
him.
on a 2-up anyway.
Yeah.
Spider Squisher, no!
Aw. That's not dead enough.
No, it's not.
Make him deader. My God, there's so much fend on this team, and all I can think is how much it would
There's
add.
2 Fen players!
That is enough fend for it to be noticeable. All it's making me think is, wow, I would hate it so much if elves were actually picking this intentionally during regular league play.
Well, I mean, now we have a really hilarious thing of 3 players are caught up in prehensile tail.
Yeah,
Which I
there's
should have
also
seen.
that.
Incoming. Oh, please tell me you're going to throw it to the Saurus. He has catch. He's so good for it.
Do it.
Do it. It's just like a 5-up catch.
Well, no, it's diving catch, so he gets a +1. So it's actually a 4-up.
Oh.
Get him. No.
Eh.
End his career.
Never.
But he doesn't spend enough time with his kids. He needs to get sent home to remind him of the things that truly matter in life.
Okay, yeah, but you want murder, not injury.
Wait, hold up. You know the how you mentioned in the new rule set for Blood Bowl, the way it works is you hire players at the start of every season. And if a player is injured, you can retire them and pick them up at the start of next season, right?
Yes.
Could you imagine if you, like, retired a player,
Motherfucker!
but they got, when they were sent home, they realized their own mortality and told you, hey, I gotta spend time with my kids, I can't come back to Blood Bowl. Or, like, you retire a player, and during their retirement, they get, like, dispatched out to war or drafted for, like, their respective army and get killed in battle. Like, outside
This is a very strange random chart you've developed for everybody to roll on.
outside
this is-
events that can influence your players.
We now have Blood Bowl Crusade rules, thanks to Ben.
Yes.
Well done.
No!
Fuck you.
You rolled so many good dice and got kicked in the face by a skink.
It's okay, he can't score now. Oh, yay!
No, but just imagine it. Players have like personality aspects to them that affect the way that they behave in their normal lives outside of Blood Bowl. So one of your players shows up week 3 and he's like, "Hey, I went I went on a safari out on like Nova 6 and got my leg bitten off by an anaconda. I can't come back." just like, yeah, an injury. but just like a
OMG.
completely unnecessary amount of simulation.
That's every Games Workshop game, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
that's the point.
even more. This is among the list of things that if I was playing a tabletop version, I'd write it down in a day. But we're all playing digital, so I'm not gonna take time to code out a mod.
You can't. Yeah. I mean, we might if there was workshop support, but there's no workshop support for this game, so fuck it.
There's no workshop support for this game. Also, there are better things I could do with my time than coding in likelihood of realizing own mortality into Blood Bowl 2.
There are better things you could do with your time. That wouldn't stop you if there was a Steam workshop support. You and I both know this.
Maybe.
Elves are fun.
Entire RPG sheets for every single character. You do a tabletop
You're
role-playing-
describing Warhammer Fantasy battles.
You play the character in a tabletop RPG similar to that of Dungeons and Dragons up until they reach a certain level at which they are strong enough to enter Blood Bowl 2, and in the off-season you roleplay them to determine whether or not they want to go back.
Ben, kindly shut up.
Hi. Thank you.
Scar sucks. No. Bitatola. Wait, there's no Tlaxitlatla. That's everybody's favorite kind of lizard.
I will.
You're telling me you don't want to find out if Komodo gets his head eaten off while trying to repopulate his species?
Lizards don't do that.
How do you know?
I know a fair bit about reproduction about a lot of different animals, more so than I probably
You heard it.
should.
You heard it. He said it. You heard it.
I watched a lot of Animal
He's a
Planet
snaily!
growing up. I watched an ungodly amount of Animal Planet growing up. Okay,
I can't blame you for watching a lot of Animal Planet.
like I spent more time watching Animal
Greatest
Planet than
porn
cartoons.
channel that ever existed.
I spent more time watching Animal Planet than cartoons.
He said Animal Planet, not HBO.
Time to foul. The fuck?
That was disappointing. You rolled a 4.
Yeah, like, holy crap. I'm prioritizing murder over everything else.
I should be committing homicide right about now.
Your season has ended. Your season has ended. Roll 2 up to not have existential crisis.
I wonder how making the wild magic druid table.
Your battle wizard attempts to, like, cast a fucking spell, and it opens up the warp. Roll to see which demon player joins your team.
Roll to
Could we
see Roll to see which Space Marine chapter floats through the warp.
I mean, we have an orc team, and orc like casters do have perils of the warp. So
I mean, every 40k caster does.
yeah, but
It's just that orcs do it more often than
especially.
everybody else because they get +3 to their casting roll all the time.
Actually, though, okay.
It's
You know
because,
how-
it's because you get +1 for every 10 boys. At least that's what it was in 8th edition. That are within like a set radius, so you set them next to 30 guys.
You know how
There,
star
what?
players, if star players die, they can't come back, right?
They can.
Well, not that season.
I think they can still. That is an amazing kick
I thought
because those two spots are right next to each other.
I thought it was they couldn't come back in that season.
I don't remember.
Oh, he got high.
I definitely had a helmet die, and then he came back that season. Also, lol, the ball's floating in midair.
I'm just like imagining what if your wizard actually could get perils of the warp and like it didn't affect anything like on the pitch, but the wizards are just standing along the edge of the pitch, and if the wizard suffers perils of the warp, then they just get like sucked into a black hole or they explode or something, and you don't actually see. It doesn't actually hurt any of the players around him, but you just get to watch your opponent's wizard just.
If you wanted to lean like into the lore side of it, I think in fantasy battles, what ends up happening is most wizards like become targeted by like demons or something. So you could have them like accidentally summon a demon, like a demon jumps from the crowd and tries to kill them.
That would be beautiful.
Wow, so many 1 and 9s.
Unique trait: if your wizard fails his roll spectacularly enough while facing Demons of Khorne, one of the Demons of Khorne players nearest to the wizard will charge and murder him, causing them to exit the pitch.
But you get the demon for the game, as your instead of your inducement wizard.
You fail the wizard roll so terribly, they're just like, here, take a player. What other stupid rules could we add to Blood Bowl?
Secret weapons are no longer about secrecy.
Secret weapons.
Secret
weapons have
never
never
been about
secrecy.
Have you seen the Death Roller? I got it. There's a 1 in 100 chance.
Players with the knife secret weapon can shank the ref.
You can argue the ref now. It's pretty funny.
Oh, you can argue the ref.
Yeah, it's on a 6-up to try to get him to see your point of things. It's an inverse bribe.
That's great. I love it.
Oh,
that's phenomenal.
I forgot. It can't be in the wide zone. Oh well.
So there's the 2-up bribe, or there's the 5-up argue with ref. Or do you have to roll a 6?
6-up argue, I think.
Roll a 1, the ref ejects you from the game. The rest of your play.
He does. He actually does.
Like your player or the coach?
The coach. You get ejected.
If
you just can't argue. You can't argue the call anymore, and I think you take like a penalty on like the brilliant coaching thing or something.
That's
I don't remember.
amazing. That's amazing. I was.
Wow, he actually got the reroll off.
Nice.
Piece of shit.
No, I was thinking more the route of you fail the if you fail the argue with ref and you get a nat 1, he kicks you out of the game, and for the rest of the game your player's movements are determined by scatter dice.
Oh god. Okay, I changed my mind. You shouldn't get into Kings of War because it's not nearly complicated enough for you. Go build a Warhammer Fantasy Battles army.
No, I don't mind simple games. I just like the idea of overly complicated, stupid rules.
Then you would love Warhammer Fantasy Battles.
I used to, so, in addition to having chess and enjoying chess, I had a game called Chess Empire. It was like you had extra pieces of each of the other normal ones. Like you had 2 bishops, 2 rooks. Or like in total you had 4 bishops, 4 rooks, 4 knights, and then you had 2 pieces called spies, which were like unique to the game. You had pawns that covered.
Did
the
they move in
entire
like some
row.
weird like dimension breaking way?
It was they could move 2 spaces. And they could jump units, but the 2 spaces they moved were any way they wanted to. So you could move them in any of the 8 directions, and then move them in any of the 8 directions again. And that was their movement. But the thing was like huge. And in addition to this, when I would play with this was either regular chess or Chess Empire. I would play it with my uncle. And there were games I would play where the game would start going against me. So I would add a rule that would allow me to not lose, but I would also make it apply to both of us, so in the end it would screw me over anyway. So like,
You just delayed the inevitable.
it was just delaying the inevitable, like a rule where it was like the first time you lose your king, you
Have
get
you
the
played
king.
Mao?
It was like the first time you lose your king, you get your king back. And I make this rule up after I got checkmated, so then I would just get my king back. But then if I actually checkmated him, he would get his king back anyway. So I'd have to beat him a second time.
You played Mao?
I have no idea what Mao is.
Oh my god, you would love Mao.
What is Mao? I know
Mao is a card.
I still want to play Calvin Ball the tabletop.
There's a tabletop for Calvin Ball?
There is no tabletop for Calvin Ball. The way Calvin Ball the tabletop works is you say, I want to do this, and everyone around you says, no, you don't, and you say, well, roll for it, and then you both roll dice, and whoever gets it higher just gets what they want, and that's it. Like, there is nothing written down, there is no sheet. It's just if you say anything that someone doesn't think you should be able to do, you both roll a d20, and whoever gets higher gets their say, and that is it. That is the only rule. Is that
yes.
The only rule to the game is that every single argument you have is a contested d20, and you ignore all conventional rule sets for every tabletop there is. It is stupid. It is pointless, but you can tell someone that you want to drop a nuke on Isengard. And then you have to roll a die.
To see if you drop a nuke on Isengard.
They're telling you how it's Isengard,
Yeah.
it's Isengard.
But here's the thing, because if you remember the old Calvin Ball comics, it wasn't just proving that your way worked. It was that you would prove that your way worked, and then your opponent would try to prove something different about how it worked. So you would say, I knew Isengard, and you would succeed the roll, and then the person would say, but Isengard is having Portal Celebration Day, and your nuke is dropping through a portal to Mordor. or something dumb like that, and then you have to make another contested roll.
No, I need to share something with you, Ben. I've played Calvin Ball before.
You have.
And okay. So every year or so, I'll get really bored one day, and I'll go on the Calvin and Hobbes subreddit, and I'll go, "Who wants to play a game of Calvin Ball?" And we will play Calvin Ball by Reddit post, with just people chiming in with ideas, and it will wind up being like a 30 comment long text chain, just playing Calvin Ball with people.
That actually does sound pretty fun.
Wonderful.
Hey!
But now, to explain Mao.
Kill the skink.
Mao is a card game, which is a regular deck of cards. There are certain rules depending on what cards you flip over, what cards you play. Sorry, you play cards on top of each other. There are certain rules about what cards you can play, when you can play them, and actions that everybody has to do at the same time when those cards are played. Now, if you're new, nobody explains the rules to you the first time you play. This is a very important part of Mao.
Oh, I know what Mao is.
Okay. So,
I don't know the rules to it, but I know what it is, you piece of garbage.
This is the game where you have to be silent too, because the first time I played that, I was just like ripping ass constantly.
So you don't explain the rules, and
That's unfortunate.
so people have to figure out what the rules are, right?
Yeah.
And you'll like raise hand to go point of order if there's something that's confusing people or what have you, to explain a little bit, and you kind of gradually tease it out, right? But the thing that makes Mao something you would love isn't that level of bullshit. It's the next step. When you win, okay, well, first off, if you fuck up, you pick up all the cards because you're basically playing Uno with extra steps.
Yeah.
Part you would love is you don't finish a game of Mao when you win a round. When you win a round of Mao, you all start over again. But as the winner, you get to create a new rule, and you don't tell anyone, and everybody else has to figure out what the fucking rule is.
I can't tell if this sounds great or awful.
It's both. I've played it. It's both.
It's awful the first time you play. Once you know how the rules work and you get to watch some other poor sucker deal with the bullshit, it's the best feeling on earth.
And then it comes back around to you again.
It is bullying the card game, and I love everything about it.
I love your dice right now.
Nothing but pushes.
That makes one of us.
One of me, at least. I don't think you're involved.
I'm gonna make the comment. The dice won you this game, Eiley. I haven't even made like I've made a couple misplays, but I haven't been playing particularly awfully this game. I've just gotten fucked on every goddamn roll.
I'm not really even trying, so you might be right.
Yeah, no, this is all just a mess on both of your parts. More push.
Push, push, push.
Push. Yeah, there you go.
Hey. It's a 4 to catch!
Is it a catch?
It's a 4 to catch!
Not gonna do it.
Oh.
Instead,
it's only a 4-up, though.
die!
Yeah, but he could have the ball.
That's interesting.
You could have given him the ball.
Yeah, man. You could have given him the ball and then blitzed.
Can you imagine how much fun he would have having the ball?
Guys, please, I'm down 2-0. I just want to try and play. What the fuck?
This is Chaos League. You shouldn't be trying.
I can try to play.
I say knowing that I still try when I play Chaos League.
I could try to beat somebody's teeth down their throat.
Well, that's awful violent of you.
Yes.
Hello.
That's awful violent of you. Yes.
Yes. I just realized we're recording this before the Sunday Night Blood Bowl cast. I forgot to get the I forgot to add the Street Fighter KO sound effect to my soundboard like I said I was going to after the last Sunday Night Blood Bowl recording.
It's okay. I don't think anyone assumes we actually record these in order.
But I'm gonna get it.
You need to get Dylan back in the booth to do the intros.
Yeah, Dylan does not have time to do like anything anymore.
Oh.
There's barely time to get him to play his games.
I wouldn't know. I haven't talked to him in a little while.
Yeah.
No, he's very busy. I could just,
Oh, I see. Okay.
I could just record them myself to put in. You've gotta be kidding me. I have not been doing that mostly on account of the fact that we've, because of the delays in getting these things recorded, we don't get them shot until like the day of. I'm pretty sure everything other than Chaos League, which we don't do intros for Chaos League, because it's Chaos League. But all of the Sunday Night Blood Bowl ones we've done, besides, I think, the Christmas episode, pretty much all of them have been recorded on the day that they've been posted. And with how much
Yeah,
time it takes
basically.
for me to export them in the first place, I just haven't had time to make any intro videos. I'm planning on saving my effort on that because I'm going to do a more complicated introduction thing for the All-Star League. So I'm just going to start working on doing that.
I see.
Like I want to do like a more genuine highlight reel for the teams that make the All-Stars.
That's gonna be a fun video to edit together.
Yes. But it will still be time consuming. Because they all are.
Somehow with average armor, I still have a lot of knockouts.
Yeah.
Die.
You're just... I don't know what to
Meanwhile,
tell you.
I have a Mighty Blow player who has yet to do anything to a skank.
There have been so many games recently where the Mighty Blow players are the most useless when it comes to causing damage.
And then, like, random lineman gets 3 kills, 2 passes, and a touchdown.
Exactly. Someone's, it was, Jonathan, that's it. The player Jonathan that I got in Sunday Night Blood Bowl, who I think is another player that I stole from Riley. Very recently got MVP, so he's actually 1 point off from leveling.
That's funny.
Well, the elves are having a time.
The elves are getting crumped.
Crawl.
There were elves that really hate orcs. They sure do suck against fighting against anything that's slightly bigger than them.
You want to know what the worst thing there is that can happen to, like, a miniature or, like, a character?
You finished
A
painting.
J.K. Rowling retcon.
No, I was, gonna say, having a poor design decision named after you.
Fucked.
Larisukas!
Oh my god.
How do I beat that?
You don't. Well, you've already won the game,
He's,
but
he's got 6 strength. How do you beat that?
By punching a skink.
it was only a 5-up.
Yeah, just punch the skink. There's, from one of the earlier, like, stages of, like, Bakugan, they had a character named Alto Brontes. They're supposed to be balls you can roll. This one had just a ridge going all the way around the ball, so that you couldn't actually roll it straight.
I don't recall what this one was. I was playing Bakugan in like the first season, a little bit into the second.
I think this was
I played it. I saw some of the anime.
I think I watched all of the original anime.
The fashion sense in the anime, by the way, shockingly good.
Yeah, surprisingly. Oh, in the new season, they've gotten rid of Subterra. Like, they've gotten rid of the Earth faction entirely.
That's hilarious.
Partially, they said it's because it didn't sell well. The other reason I've heard is because now that they have a trading card game, by removing the brown color and replacing it with a new, like, golden color, they can have the other 5 emulate Magic the Gathering, and then just have the gold one be a separate thing like the way artifacts are. Which
That's hysterical.
that theory holds a lot of water.
This is gonna be an amazing pass.
Wait, are you about to pass? Adam, are you about to pass?
I just fucking knife. Yeah,
He just like, and just hucks it.
Oh, that's upsetting.
it's a 4-up dodge.
It's a 3 AG one. I want the ball.
It got a little greedy going for that extra touchdown. I'm off the pitch.
Oh no, the sure hands pass player. You know, the one who's better at handling the ball than the pass, than, you know, the actual high elf thrower. Wait, there's still hope for me.
Doesn't that player
I'm gonna
have...
say I'm playing well anymore, but like, this game was thrown away.
Oh, he's got dump
fortunately.
off.
Yeah.
I thought he had, I was hoping that was pass, but that's dump off. Go for
This
it.
would be a 4-up pass. In the new edition, this would be a 4-up pass. No!
Well, it doesn't even matter at this point, because you roll a 1.
Yes,
And I'm pretty sure that's lower than 4.
it is in fact lower than 4.
I'm smart.
The highest number in Blood Bowl, so far as I've learned, is 3.
Yeah, usually that's the one that kills you, so it's hard to learn beyond that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, specifically kills you. I still remember playing in ladders and having people just casually rolling like 5 3-up dodges per turn. Like it's nothing.
Here comes the yeet.
You can do it.
Oh my god! It almost bounced
That
into
was-
his hands.
1 scatter away from still being a possible touchdown.
Oh, I can't score. I was one too far away.
Well, if you caught it that turn, you would have been close. Your blitzer is still in range if you can get the ball and pass it.
No!
Or you can do that and fall on your face.
I want to go for the foul.
Of course. Well, I think we were off topic enough for Chaos League.
Just
That
a little.
game sucked.
I had a great time.
That was the worst game of Blood Bowl I've played since season 2.
What happened in season 2?
Season 2 was when goblins ate my fucking halflings.
Oh yeah, when your
Do
entire
you remember when the
halflings
tree got cut in fucking half with a chainsaw? Which
yeah.
still the most appropriate death that has happened at any point in our games of Blood Bowl. But it still hurt like a bitch.
Anyway, this has been Monday Night Chaos League, season 2. Filthy Grom haters and salamanders.
Filthy fucking Grom haters.
Did you name the team something that you hate? In the hopes that they die?
No, I was just playing a lot of Total War Warhammer at the time.
Alright, see you next week, everybody.